Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to another episode of Business Highlight. My name is Pedro. This show is a brought you by the Boca Raton Tribune. If you like the show, and go ahead and share this video with anybody that you want on social media, YouTube, Facebook, all of those. Make sure to follow us on those channels as well. Today we have a very special show. We have Alan, Ataman, and Chef George from Mealtago with me today. Hey guys, how are you doing?
I'm good, Pedro. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Doing good. So I'm excited to talk to you guys about this business that you guys have got going on. Alan was chatting with me a little bit earlier. So before we even get to talking about the business, let's get to know each other a little bit better. So Chef George, why don't you start and introducing yourself?
Okay, I'm Chef George Patti. I own Meat Eatery and Tap Room in Boca Raton and Islamorada, Florida as well. And I just partnered up with Alan on Mealtago. I'm originally from New York. Went to Johnson & Wales in Providence, Rhode Island. I'm a tourist. I like long walks on the beach.
That's funny.
I like to cook. I like to golf. I like to have fun, you know.
Chef George likes to cook, guys. That's what I
Could you figure that out?
Figure that one out. Alan, how about you? Introduce yourself to people that might not know who you are.
My name is Alan Ataman. I am from Boca Raton originally. I am a Boca High graduate as well as a Florida Atlantic University graduate. Currently, I'm paired up with George Patti from Mealtago. Previously was the director of the Total Health Immersion Program in Boca Raton. I think that's about it.
Nice. So you guys clearly know each other.
Yeah.
How did you guys two meet?
George, you remember?
I believe was it possibly at the Green Market?
I think it was at Flanagan's one
Okay.
evening after a shift of mine over at a restaurant I've recently worked at, and you just
Okay.
got done with meats. You saw my jacket on, and we sparked conversation and we chatted, and I think that was about 5 years ago at this point.
Okay, there you go.
Wow, that's awesome. So
Yep.
you guys decided to join together and create this new business called Mealtago. If either of you or each one of you want to share with us what that is, so that our viewers can have a better idea.
I could start and Alan could finish that. I mean, basically what we're doing is we're preparing meals that can be picked up or dropped off. They're all high in nutrition value, very, very, very fresh meals, and everything's composed in a nice little box, and they're mostly geared towards people that are trying to control their weight, you know, trying to control their carb intake, their sugar intake, and all that fun stuff. And Alan could probably go further with it, but
Yeah, I think that's what makes us kind of unique, is that we kind of take the fitness side of things as well as a creative chef who's been in the game for, correct me if I'm wrong, 29 years at this point,
that's right.
chef?
I'm only 26.
So with him, yes, you are very young. We try to take the creative side of things and have him oversee operations to ensure all meals that go out are delicious, whether they are clean eating meals that we have that I'm quite fond on myself, whether it be turkey, chicken, asparagus, salmon, tilapia, mahi, whatever it is, or whether it be the chorizo, rigatoni, whatever it may be, it's still health conscious for all members. And we're excited about bringing that to the table for
obviously.
So as of right now, we're currently delivering to Boca Raton, Deerfield, Delray Beach, as well as Parkland. And we are doing delivery at the Meat Eatery location in Boca from 7:30 to 9:30 Monday mornings.
Cool. So I guess you kind of touched on it a little bit earlier, but how did the idea for a Mealtago start?
Alan, you want to get that?
I'll start. You can jump on at the end.
There you go.
We talked about it briefly in February, March, before COVID really hit.
Yep.
And when COVID did hit, it kind of put everybody in a quick shock, closing down businesses. I got slower, chef got slower, things like that. So we were kind of adapting to our main focus at that point in time, which was our current businesses. And then a month into COVID, around early April, maybe late April, we're like, well, maybe it's not a bad time right now to go ahead and start this meal delivery service with what's going on and what the future may kind of be for the next year or so, about people going out, a little bit more nervous about going to sit down. So how can we bring those things to households at a fair price? So we searched our market on price points and things like that. And with the time that we had available, we put it together. And here we are now.
Yeah. I think that's pretty accurate. It lent itself to what was going on. And now that we are closed at the Meat Boca location, we're able to use the kitchen here and box a cook and box and put everything out. So it actually, worked out really well.
Right.
So unfortunately, it worked out. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. And what makes Mealtago different than any other meal delivery service that people can order from?
Chef, you want me to go?
No, you got it. I think we're doing good back and forth.
I like it. No. I think that what makes us special is we really, really care about those that we work with. That's first and foremost. Him being in the restaurant industry, me having been in it for 12, 13 years, it's more than just boxing meals and then selling them. And then to be able to take the health side of things and going over the macros, fats, carbs, protein, sodium, things like that, and then having a full-blown culinary chef who knows the ins and outs on how to make all meals delicious really is something special. And this isn't to say that the other companies aren't doing delicious meals and aren't doing fantastic business, but to have him take on one side, me on the other side, and working really, really well together, more than just business partners, but actually as friends and having fun while doing it, I personally feel we have a great thing going with Mealtago. And so far over the past 2 weeks since we've started, the feedback that we've got from our online presence has been awesome. So the support and energy has been tremendous from Boca members, Delray, Parkland, and Deerfield. So I'm stoked about what the future holds for us. I really am.
And how would someone, if they want to join, how would they go about doing that?
Well, we have the website up. The website's up. We go right on there. Mealtago. Let's see if you can get that.
We have it right there.
There it goes. Yep.
Mealtago.com. Basically, what we did was we put together a bunch of different recipes, menus, however you want to say it, items, and every week it'll change. So we do, what is it, seven or eight items. Usually pick like 2-3 salads, 4 proteins, and then we have the lean meals, the clean meals, the lean clean meals, and you go on the website, and you have to pick what you want. You could pick 2 of this, 2 of that, whatever you want, up to 8, I believe, what we're doing.
With the special that we have going on right now, it's minimum of 8
with
the $8.75 special we're running.
Yep. And then you have to get that into us onto the website by 2:00 on Friday. So what we do then is we place the order for whatever we need to order as far as the proteins and the produce, and then we start cooking on Saturday and Sunday, and then we deliver Sunday night before 8:00, and you could either have it delivered or pick it up by Monday morning I think we're doing 7:30 to 9:30 at this point.
Correct.
At the location.
And are people, so when they go and order these foods, do they have to pick like 5 for like the whole week, or can they pick like a couple of days of the week, or how does that work?
We are doing the week.
The week. Yep. So when they start with you guys, they have to go and do the week, so that way you guys have like a plan for them, right?
Correct.
Right. Cool. And so Chef George, obviously you know your stuff about food, and you've been doing it for a while, like Alan said, even though you're a lot younger than you, as long as you've been around for. What is some of the accomplishments that you're most proud of as a chef?
Right off the top of my head is I could say definitely graduated from culinary school at the top of my class, Johnson & Wales in Providence, Rhode Island. Graduated in 1991. That was definitely a very proud moment. I also did a bunch of really cool, fun stuff with the Food Network. That was cool. We got picked to do the burger battle in South Beach Food and Wine Festival. That was a lot of fun. That was national competition.
Mhm.
Also, Diners, Drive-ins, and Dives with Guy Fieri. That guy on the wall behind me there. There's that crazy hair behind me there. So that was pretty cool. He came to the restaurant. We did that. That was a week of filming, and
That's awesome.
that really did good for business.
Yeah.
So that's some fun stuff that we did.
Yeah. How about you, Alan?
Number one burger in Florida. We got on Fox News for that. The Juicy Lucy. So those are all good fun stuff.
That's awesome. Alan, how about you?
One of the prouder moments I had was probably halfway through the 3 years of doing the Total Health Immersion program. At first it was a little nerve-wracking and so forth, but then looking back at it now, about the halfway point was where I was really, really having fun with it, helping people change lives, change their bodies, eat better, live better, feel better, and just kind of bring a whole different lifestyle to the table than where they were before meeting them. And having, I think it was at that point in time, 13, 14 members that I worked with, it was a lot of fun. And not only between me and them, but I tried to incorporate all of them, knowing one another, talking to one another. So they had like a support group as well. So kind of seeing all of that go on with them and myself was a really cool feeling. Mm-hmm. So that was one of my prouder moments.
So again, guys, we're talking to Chef George and Alan from Mealtago, a new food service in the South Florida, Boca Raton area that serves like what you said, Delray, Boca, Deerfield, I believe.
Boca, Deerfield, Delray,
Parkland, yeah. And if you guys are interested in purchasing meals from them, you can head to their website that you see below right there. It's mealtago.com. Like they said, you got to have it up by Friday. You said
Friday at 2.
Friday at 2, and and then that way you have your food delivered to your house by Sunday night, and that way you're ready to go for the week. Chef George, what is your favorite dish to make?
Well, let's say cuisine. If you want, I prefer. I really enjoy cooking Thai food. I love the chilies. I love all the chilies. I love the techniques. I love all the procedures. I love all the ingredients. But I guess I love curries. I love to do the curries. We have curry, red curry, green curry, yellow curry. I mean, I as far as maybe as of recent for Mealtago, I guess I really enjoyed making the rigatoni. It's with my house-made sausage, which is really good, spicy and tasty. You know, we grind it here, spice it here.
Right, Alan. So you mentioned that you did Total Health Emergence program for about a couple of years, right? Do you see that having a food service like this beneficial for people who are either looking to lose some weight or keep the weight down, especially during these like COVID times?
100%. And in the fitness world, health world, you can't out-train an unhealthy diet. By no means, it's impossible. Anybody will tell you that. And one of my favorite sayings was proper preparation prevents poor performance. And by having these things ready for you, it makes it easier not to stop at McDonald's, not to stop at Burger King, not to just eat to eat, but being prepared, it kind of keeps you on track for your goals, which is why I think it's essential for us to have the low-calorie, clean eating section. It may not always be the most fun of eating just turkey, asparagus, cauliflower, broccoli, zucchini, things like that. Does it get repetitive? It could. Is that what your body needs to really thrive quicker than eating some of the other things that we probably have in the past? Well, absolutely. So I do think Mealtago complements the Total Health Immersion program tremendously, and having Chef George Patti on board to kind of lead the culinary side of things really makes us soon to be a hit throughout our area.
Mm-hmm. And so
I really think it's a great relationship, a good pairing for both of us.
Yeah, for sure. And one of the things I was thinking about, I don't know if we mentioned this, when they order the food, right? Is it only a lunch or a dinner, or do you guys how does that work? Do you guys have breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks? How does it work for the people at home that want to learn more about it?
We have them all labeled. Some are labeled lunch, some are labeled dinner. Then we have snacks, and we have desserts. but you can eat them for whatever you can mix and match. I mean, do whatever you want with it. You can eat your lunch or dinner, and obviously breakfast.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's awesome.
Yeah, we have breakfast, we have entrees, we have salads, we have the clean eats, desserts, snacks, and so forth. So it's we have plenty of options. This week, I think our menu has 15 to 17 items to be chosen from for the whole week.
Wow.
They'll be labeled with all the calories, fats, carbs, proteins, even the sodium included as well. And when you're on the website, before leaving, just check it out. It has all the ingredients in there as well. So there's no surprises to what's going to be in there. We try to minimize the oil. We use oil for cooking. We're not going to add anything in there. Sodium, I understand sodium, the benefits, the pros and the cons to it, and what it does for our bodies. So we try to minimize that as well. And if chosen, you want to add more salt and sodium to your meals, by all means do. But for me, I think I want to keep the sodium as low as possible. So we try to minimize the salt usage in our meals. And they still come out tremendous and delicious because we have a chef in there who knows how to utilize other things to make it come out the same or better. So again, a perk of having Chef George with us.
Right, for sure. Where do you guys see Mealtago in the next 5 years?
I'm stoked for it.
I'm got great ideas. Yeah.
I want to be the staple of Boca Raton for the meal delivery services, where we can get meals into people's homes at a very, very fair price because the volume that we do is going to be so large. And I want to be involved in the community. I want to, whether it be sponsoring Little League baseball teams, whether it be charity events, whether it be getting involved on Thanksgiving for our city. I think the more that we give back, the more that people will recognize us more for just being a business. Again, me personally, I've been here all my life. J.C. Mitchell, Boca Middle, Boca High, Palm Beach Community College when it was that, then on to FAU. So I do have a soft spot for Boca. And if I can give back and kind of build throughout the community over the years, I think that's what I see Mealtago being in 5 years, if not more.
Mm-hmm. How about you, Chef George?
Well, I mean, I see us growing 3 times, 4 times, and 5 times. I see us expanding. I'd like to see us doing it nationally. That's a big undertaking for sure, as far as mailing and packaging and mailing and to be delivered. That's what I'd like to see. I'd just like to see us grow from me and Alan cooking together to having, 15 to 25 employees, and maybe more spaces to cooking out of.
Yeah.
More spaces. Yeah.
That's awesome. Guys, again, we're talking to Alan and Chef George from Mealtago. If you guys are interested in reaching out and learning more about what they do, just go to their website, mealtago.com. You'll be able to learn more about what they do, learn more about the foods that they're offering. And you guys can order your meals right on the web, and you can either get it delivered to your house or you can go pick it up at Meat Eatery in Boca Raton. Now, guys, before I let you go, I usually ask this question to everyone when it comes to their certain fields. So for you guys, it's going to be a little different, but hopefully either one of you can answer it or both of you can answer, which would be great. Is what would be a piece of advice you're giving to someone who's looking to lose either some weight or just start eating healthier?
For me, it would just be start small. Don't try to go in there, change your whole diet, your whole regimen, and then just go in cold turkey, clean eating. Like start small, have a few cheat days, and then kind of get in there with it. So consistency is the biggest key. It sucks. It gets a little demoralizing once you're in the gym for 2, 3, 4 weeks and you see no change. But you are changing. Your body is changing, and it does take time to see results. And I think that's why most of the people that do fail because they don't get the satisfaction that they want from the work that they put in right off the bat. But you get that satisfaction you're looking for right away by alcohol, burgers, pizza, ice cream, things like that. And those do the opposite of what our body needs to thrive and for the goals that the people seem to want based off the question is. So consistency and start small. Just start. You have to try.
How about you, Chef George?
Anything in excess isn't good. as we know,
Yeah.
But I would say, honestly, just think about what you're putting into the food that you're eating, where you're getting it from, what you're eating, how many times you're eating. You want to eat smaller increments more times a day. You don't want to eat realistically after 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night. I don't agree, I'm sure. So, it's definitely just try to eat clean and fresh foods.
I think you made a comment the other day, George, and I'm going to kind of summarize what I heard, and I'll let you go back into it. You made a comment saying that most people, when they read the box or an item, they tend to look at the price before they look at the ingredients.
Yes, I agree with that.
Okay.
Yeah, I completely agree with that. Yeah, people, a lot of times you see, I don't want to use names of supermarkets or anything, God knows, but anyway, so you go to certain places and you have, you have the happy homemaker, or the college student, they're both doing the same thing. They're picking up the package, they're looking at it, you see all the pretty pictures on it, and then they look at the price tag, and that's a true story. I've watched them do it, and if they'll pick what's cheaper as opposed to what's better for you, 99% of the time.
Wow. Yeah. For sure. Guys, thank you so much for coming on the show today. Really appreciate you taking time out of your day to talk about Mealtago with me.
Absolutely. Anytime.
Again, guys, if you guys want to reach out to them, just go out to their website, mealtago.com. You'd be able to find all the food that they're offering for this week there. And you have until today at 2 p.m., I believe. So not today.
Friday.
Change it.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead.
You're right.
If that's cool, George, I'm going to extend the hours today till 7 p.m. Just so people that do watch the video do want some time to go in there and place their orders. So instead of Friday at 2 p.m. today, we'll go from Friday 7 p.m. today, and then moving forward, we'll bring it back to 2 p.m. on Friday.
There you have it. So if you guys want to get some food today, you have until 7 p.m. to head over to mealtago.com to place your order for the week. And they have all the information there for you guys. So Chef George, Alan, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks, Pedro.
Thank you so much.
That will wrap up another episode of Business Highlight, guys. And thank you so much for joining. Again, follow us on social media, share on your accounts everything that we're doing, and we'll see you guys next week.